Welcome back to another episode of Cunning Cocktails. I am still in Canada, and today we're going to add a Canadian twist to a very famous cocktail. You know what I'm talking about, Craig?
I do know what you're talking about. I believe you're referring to the Canadian Old Fashioned.
That's exactly what I'm referring to. So that's what's coming up.
Now here you go.
So, for the Canadian Old Fashioned, we're going to be incorporating some truly authentic Canadian ingredients.
Great.
First of all, with any Old Fashioned, you're going to want to add the sugar base.
All right.
But for us in Canada, that sugar base comes in the form of Canadian maple syrup. We picked this up from the farm a couple days ago. For those of you who aren't aware, maple syrup is the sap from a Canadian maple tree, just boiled and heated up until it becomes very viscous and the sugar content is very high. So this is going to provide a nice substitute for our sugar base, and it's going to complement our liqueur. So let's add a dollop or two of that. You're not going to want to add too much because it is a very potent sugar. Simply just like that, that's going to be your sugar base.
Perfect.
Like in old fashions, we're going to have to add the bitters.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to add the bitters, just a splash or two of any type of bitters that you have sitting around the house or you can buy at your local liquor store.
Yes.
After we've added the bitters, we're going to need to incorporate a little bit of ice. Let me grab some ice for you. And there we are. To add a little bit of citrus flavor, I think we're going to need to spice in a little bit of navel orange.
Important.
Get that real citrus fruity feel into the Old Fashioned and make sure that all of the flavors are coming together really nicely at the beginning of the cocktail. We'll give that a little stir around to make sure that all of the flavors are being incorporated. Make sure that the sugar is mixing very well. And lastly, we're going to be adding none other than Canadian rye whiskey. Normally, in the Old Fashioned, you'd be using bourbon.
Yes,
but
exactly.
Here in Canada, for the Canadian Old Fashioned, we're going to be using rye whiskey, which is a little drier in its tone, but has a really nice complement to the sugar of the maple syrup.
Let's do it.
So we're going to be adding that while you give it a stir. And perfect.
There we go.
Just like that, you've got a base for the Old Fashioned, but Arno, let's spice it up a little.
Yeah, we have to add a finishing touch, right?
Got to.
Let's do it. Let's cut off a little zest of orange. Grab your lighter and hold the orange close to a flame and just squeeze it out a little to create this nice smell.
Really releases nice aromas.
And then we put it in.
Do you mind if I try?
Please.
Really nice flavors coming together there.
I can smell it all the way up here.
That's amazing. The maple syrup's incredible. Have some, please.
Yes.
And there you have it.
This is good.
I think that's all she wrote. Next time you're in Canada, grab yourself a Canadian Old Fashioned. We're doing it up here in the north, and I'd love to make sure that you came back and tried another one.
I highly recommend it. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Cunning Cocktails.
Next time you're in Canada, grab yourself a bottle of maple syrup. Enjoy yourself a Canadian Old Fashioned the way we do here in the north.
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.